Here we go, guys, up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today's test drive is this 1971 Chevelle. This one here's got the matching number 350, does have the AC set up on it. This is one of the people that works here, personal ride. So he told me a little bit about it. He said the AC was working perfectly fine, and then the line started to freeze up, so it may need a little bit of work there. That's something you can call and talk to him personally about if you're interested in this car. His name is Pat. This one has power steering, power brakes, and he has owned it for a while, so definitely get in contact with him if you want to know anything about it. You can check out 100 detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. We have finance and we have shipping available for you on all the cars. And of course, if you hit subscribe, share this video, you'll see content from us every week. I eventually list about 10 cars every Monday, sometimes more. We get 15 cars a week, but yes, 5 will sell throughout the week before I can list them. That just happens. For now, sit back, relax. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. And then you got to place bets, because before we leave, we bet on the horn. I'm gonna say, with it being a personal ride, Pat may have taken care of the horn, but we're gonna try it out here in a minute. You can look around on the interior. It's in pretty good shape. The door panels, the seats, everything is nice and clean. Bag seats, seat belts are all there. Package tray in good shape. Headliner, there's a little hole in the back corner there, which you can see, but for the most part, this thing's in good shape. Let's go ahead and start her up. Excuse me, guys. Pollen's in the air today. Got the seat belts laid out in the seat. Golly, what are you trying to put up here, Pat? That's pretty funny. All right. There we go. Looking on the dash here, we don't have to get gas. I know he gets gas. 44,000 miles is what it's showing. Wipers do not work on this one. Radio is pretty original to the car, and it's not cutting on. AC compressor is kicking on. Blower motor is not blowing very hard. There we go. It's the high setting that's messed up on this one. We'll give it a second, just check it. This thing starts up very easy, even in the cold. I mean, I just turned the key, I didn't have to give it gas. Horns, you place the bets? Well, kind of figured that would work. Let's go ahead and shut the door. Working? Try the wipers one more time. May look under the hood, make sure they're hooked up later on. For now, we'll go ahead and take off, see how she runs and drives. This actually feels slightly cold. I mean, it's not gonna freeze you out like a new car. We'll just leave it on. How about that? We'll leave it on and see what it does. Right now, it's slightly cold, and it seems to be working. Let's take off. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Traffic's a little crazy next door right now. It's coming through pretty cold right now, so the AC is still working. Like I said, we'll still leave it on just to double check, but right now it's working. Anything I see, I will let you know. Got a good shift. I'm literally holding it to the floor. It's picking up pretty good speed. And the speedo seems to be fairly correct. We're running about 45. It's 45. We got her up to 60. And it was smooth. It was shifting out smooth the whole time. This thing's going straight as an arrow. A little bit of a left pull when you hit the brakes. But as far as going down the road, nice tight steering. The brakes feel really good. Just checking them again, back into them. Not bad. Kick down's working. This will be a nice smooth ride, and the AC is still blowing fairly cool. Like I said, it's not freezing cold, but it's definitely working. All right, so what we're gonna do is get in this parking lot over here. I'm gonna put the camera on the ground. We're gonna get some undercarriage shots, drive by the camera a few times, and then we're gonna do a walk around, point out chips, scratches, flaws, anything that I can find on this ride that you would need to know about. Nobody gets special treatment up here just because it's an employee car. I'm still gonna find the flaws. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, you want to see what I use? Look below. I got gear down there. If you want to buy a house, wife's real estate page is below, and she just listed one in Clarksville. So, all right. So far, so good. I just did the walk around on this. This thing has very little chips and scratches. It's got a pretty nice car here. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to the lot, and I'll put that walk around video right there at the end. That way you can see it as soon as we get back to the lot. Tighten his mirror up just a hair. Y'all are nice and straight, looking good. I know the weather is warmed up. Everybody's out in their hot rods. It's pretty awesome around Hendersonville. We got a local car show. Just last weekend, there was a bunch of them right down the road at Bryant's Motorsports. I know I mentioned them. We'll stop by there before we go back to the lot too. What you doing? About missed his driveway, I guess. Backing up. Going backwards down the road. Suspension on this one is super smooth. I mean, I'm floating on a cloud this whole test drive. It's not a sales pitch. Just when you drive it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Get that out of the floor. It's sliding and making a bunch of noise. Okay. Pretty quiet car. I mean, it's got a very, very quiet exhaust on it. They about drove off the road there. I guess it's a 4Runner. They go where they want. So I'm right around the corner from Maple Motors. We'll hit this stretch, pass by, stop by Brian's, and then head back to the lot. And that's where we're going to be doing picking out the flaws. We're going to be checking over anything on the outside and inside. And like I said, I did do that at the last spot. They had a great little area for me to do it in the sun, and that way you can see all the imperfections, which there wasn't that many on the outside of this car. The vinyl top was near perfect. I didn't really see anything wrong with it. But I do like looking over the interiors and checking the trunks out and letting y'all listen to the motor. So stick around to the end there if you're interested in buying this car. It's a good portion of the video for you to know and understand what you're getting. Everybody goes pretty slow up and down the Gallatin Road here. It's 45, guys, it's 45. And I've actually got a set of wheels ordered through Brian's right now. Kind of curious if they're here. I need to figure out, I like the factory wheels on the 71 that I just got. So he's always working on different stuff. He's got classics sitting down here, different things everywhere. There's his dad, works with his family as well. He's also got some employees that he hires around town. A lot of music artists live obviously here. It's 15 minutes north of Nashville. And he does all the new rides, the old school rides, fully customizes stuff. I'm sure y'all have seen this before. He's built this. They're made out of made to replicate a penny. Check that out. It's pretty sweet. And the trunk to match it. How cool is that? All right. Well, I'm gonna go in here and mess with him, and then we're gonna head back to the lot. Guys, I do appreciate you watching, and again, stick around to the end. I'll be right back. Pretty nice stuff down here. These Jeeps are insane. Like I said, the show was just going on down here this weekend. Cutlass sitting there. This truck in the back corner. Wow, that thing's huge. I think my kid could lay in that wheel. Grand National hiding in the corner. That's cool. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Let's walk around this ride, point out some flaws. Anything I see, you'll know about. 100 detailed pictures at maplemotors.com, inside out and underneath. We're gonna start up here in the front. So coming around the front here, the chrome, the headlight bezels, the front bumper, it's all in decent shape. You can tell it's a bit older. There's light pitting on it. It still looks nice and clean. You do get a little bit around your headlight bezel, a couple bubbles. Grill's in good shape. And down this side, tires look good up and over on that fender well. Down this lower portion here, light chip there. I think it's a light chip. No, it's not. I just picked something up on the road. That's not a chip there. The rest of this is also just dirt from the road. Sorry, I had to double check. Just wanted to make sure there. You got some more dirt that I picked up. I guess it was on this test drive. Little spot in the corner there, really small. Back tires in great shape up and over. Got some real light bubbles in the back here. More dirt from the road. Midsection coming on back. Couple little spots here. Little chip in the door there. Also up here. Emblems look good. This top section. Front windshield on this one in great shape. I don't see any scratches. Trim looks nice. Pillar there's in good shape. Small spot right here. Windows on this are nice and clean. Door handle is nice and clean. And a light scuff there on the edge. And that top there, that piece there is pretty clean. Around this back window, looks good. I don't see any bubbles up top here either. Coming up on the back here. You got pitting on this back bump. Dirt there. Put the magnet tag back on. Let's look around the trunk. Seal on this one, pretty good shape. Your jams clean. Spare tire. Package tray, solid. And guys, Pat actually told me before I left, this car has not seen rain since he has owned it. So, and that's a pretty good thing, really. Keep it out of there. Just keep it inside. He actually keeps this in the warehouse and not on the car lot. Little spots there, nothing major. It looks like some surface stuff where the paint's just kind of missing around those edges there. Coming down with the trunk lid. Shuts good. Does look like the gap is a little bit close here at the bottom. This side, you see how spaced out it is. It's pretty even all the way up and down. Little spot there, really small. Around your back window looks good. Window itself's nice and clean. The trim's nice and clean. Let's go down the lower portion, come back midsection. Some dirt from the road there. Scratch right up here in the front. Little blemish here. Scuff in the middle of the door there. Pillar looks good. Front windshield's in good shape. This top is in great shape. I don't see any bubbles at all the way around it. It's nice and clean. It's not ripped up. It's just in good shape. So trim looks good around the windows. Your mirror is in good shape as well. Top of that fender. Some little black specks there. That feels like it'll come off too. All right, made it around the ride. Let's check out the inside. We'll get her started up and listen to that motor. Door panel on this one. It looks nice. Nice and clean. Weather stripping looks good around it. Bottom of the door. Solid. Well, if I can get my light to change for you. It's not bad. The seat here's got a little spot there. Little spot here on the edge. But overall, it's in good shape for the year. Back seat, same thing. It's nice and clean along with the door panels. Your package tray is a little bit of fading. That's just from the sun. Headliner's got that little spot over in the corner over there. Really small coming around this way. Not too bad. Across that dash, nice and clean. Carpet in this one looks good. The dash also nice and clean. Turn the key. This one starts up good. Motor's quiet. Okay guys, check out the 100 detail pictures at maplemotors.com. Financing and shipping is available for any of these cars. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, share, and hit like. That keeps me doing these videos, and I do enjoy doing them, so that's much appreciated. We get about 10 to 15 cars a week. Luckily, we can still list 10 every week. A lot of our inventory does sell quick. So be sure to check out financing first. You can go ahead and do that, get pre-approved. That helps a lot of people out, speeding up the process. If you know for sure you're going to actually buy from us, I do recommend that. We can ship all over the country. I can't get it out of the country. I can ship it to the border, and then everybody else that does do that figures out the rest. Guys, thank you. I'll see you later.